I'd like to take a moment to let you all know about a new non-profit organization started by my brother Craig. It's called Treats and Truth. They fill oversized brown lunch bags with snack items, chips, crackers, popcorn, cookies, etc. Also, a bottle of water, toothbrush, toothpaste, sanitary wipes, and most importantly, a small gospel tract book of John. No cigar? I'll have to talk to him about that. The bags are then hand-delivered to the homeless and people in need in and around the Los Angeles area. Let's help get this ministry off the ground. They're a 501c3 tax-exempt organization, so any and all donations are tax-deductible and greatly appreciated. Visit their website at treatsandtruth.org. Check out the show notes for the link. Also, please follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you. Welcome to episode 62 of the Burning Bush podcast, where we share the message of the Bible while enjoying a good cigar. Hope everybody's having a good week, and glad you could listen to the podcast this week. This week I am smoking the Caldwell Cigars Long Live the King, the Heater, Corojo 5 3/4 by 46. So let's go ahead on over to the Caldwell website and see what they have to say. Long live the king, richer than Warren Buffett. This blend uses very small batch, rare, and all A-grade tobaccos. The result is a rich, spicy, and complex cigar with a hint of sweetness to round it off. This cigar is full-bodied and full flavor. Long Live the King is available in 5 vitolas in 24-count boxes, with the exception of Manzanita, which is in a box of 27. And as it says in the description, it is a full-bodied cigar. Wrapper is a Dominican Corojo. Binder is Dominican Corojo as well. And the fillers are Peruvian Pelo de Oro and Nicaraguan Habano Ligero. And the vitolas are the Heater, 5 3/4 by 46, the Petite Double Wide Short Churchill, 6 by 52, the Marquis, 6 by 60, and the Manzanita, 4 by 24. And the Long Live the King was rated a 91 by Cigar Aficionado. So that is the Long Live the King Corojo for 5 3/4 by 46. So let's go ahead and jump back into Dr. Justin Bass's book, The Bedrock of Christianity. We're finishing up chapter 3 this week, and the title of this week's section is Oldest on Record. I hope you have seen by now what a priceless, irreplaceable treasure we have in 1 Corinthians 15, 3-7. To be sure, we have other ancient, possibly creedal statements concerning Jesus' death and resurrection in Paul's early letters. Galatians 1, 4-5, Romans 1, 3-4, 4:25, 6, 3-4, and 8:34, 1 Thessalonians 1:10 and 4:14. Yet none can compare to the antiquity and extent of 1 Corinthians 15, 3-7. It preserves the most ancient statement of Christianity and the oldest record of the Christian belief in the resurrection of Jesus of Nazareth, as Joseph Fitzmyer notes. It is unparalleled in the New Testament. In fact, it is unparalleled in all of ancient literature. Let me highlight again what I said above. Even if this creedal tradition were the only thing to survive from the early Christian movement, we would still have the unalterable bedrock source for the most essential claim of Christianity: Jesus' death, burial, resurrection, and appearances. This is why I believe this bedrock source became the foundation for all later preaching and writing concerning the Christ event. To show you what I mean, the chart on page 88 and 89 demonstrates the development from this ancient creedal tradition into the sermons in Acts, and then later into the literary accounts of the Gospels. And inserted here is one of those charts that I've mentioned previously that you'll need to have the book to take advantage of. We have now time traveled to the 30s AD to follow our bedrock witness, Paul, during the earliest days of the Christian movement, and to learn everything we can concerning our bedrock source, the creedal tradition he quotes in 1 Corinthians 15, 3-7. In the next 3 chapters, we will walk through this creedal tradition line by line to clarify exactly what we can know from this bedrock source concerning Jesus' death, burial, resurrection, and appearances. Chapter 4 will focus on Jesus' crucifixion and burial. Chapter 5, the extraordinarily innovative belief in Jesus' resurrection. And Chapter 6, on the appearances to Peter, the 12, the more than 500, James, to all the apostles, and last of all, to Paul himself. By the end of these 3 chapters, you will see just how many bedrock facts emerge from this priceless bedrock source. We begin by witnessing the horror of Roman crucifixion in the 1st century AD. And that's the end of Chapter 4 of Dr. Justin Bass's book, The Bedrock of Christianity. So I hope you enjoyed this week, and we'll stop by again next week. And be sure to check out the show notes for links to this week's cigar, as well as Dr. Bass's website, where you can pick up copies of his books and check out his YouTube videos. Also, check out groundworksministries.com for daily Bible studies and devotionals, as well as the Burning Bush podcast merchandise store, where you can pick up some items to help spread the word about the show. And as always, please tell your friends. So until next week, have a great day, have a great cigar.